it's Rylan. It is Sunday, October 8th, 2017 at 10:54 p.m. And today officially marks 1 whole week in my new apartment. Yes, queen. Okay, so thoughts and reflections. Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday, Monday, and Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday were spent cleaning everything and just like setting everything up, like decorating, like literally mostly all of Monday was just like sanitizing and cleaning my entire apartment because germs. So that was a really long day because I remember I got here and like all the movers were done by 11:30 because they came at 9. And so from about 11:30 until I think it was like 7 o'clock, I just like non-stop fucking cleaned. Like I didn't have any furniture. I just had a mattress. I didn't have my couch yet. I didn't have anything. Like I didn't set anything up. I had my headphones in and I just like cleaned for hours and hours and hours. And then I like finally ate at 9 o'clock. Then Tuesday, I decorated my living room, which is like the pride and joy of my entire house because I think it's beautiful. And this is where I spend the most time because literally everywhere that I've lived, like on my own, so like my own apartment in Wisconsin, my first apartment in New York, and then my second apartment in New York that I just moved out of, the only space, okay, my 2 places in Brooklyn, the only space that I had was my bedroom. So like my TV and everything was in there. That's where I would eat. That's where I would sleep. That was the only place that I had to go. In my apartment in Wisconsin, I had my TV in my bedroom. I had a living room. It was a huge apartment. It was like 1,000 square feet. But like I didn't have like a big TV or anything in my living room. So I was literally just like never in there. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I've never had like my own living room to myself, like separate from my bedroom, because my bedroom is where I would always like watch TV and fall asleep and shit. But like this is like where I spend my time now, and it's nice to not have to like eat on your bed and have crumbs all over the goddamn place. So that's nice. But anyway, so that's what Tuesday was spent doing, and then Wednesday was taking care of my room and setting that up and decorating. I wish I knew how much money I spent on this place. I would say probably like not including my realtor fee and all that stuff, like just to like between like furniture and plates and shit, like way over $1,000, probably like $1,500 or maybe $2,000, and then when you add in like my realtor's fee, like we're talking like over $3,000. So I've spent a lot of goddamn money to live here, and like let's not even talk about how much I'm paying for rent. Let's focus on the positives. So yes, so a little bit about the neighborhood. I'm living in Riverdale, Bronx, which is known as the fancy, very expensive neighborhood in the Bronx. It's really cool. I haven't been able to walk over there yet because I haven't done any exploring because I've just been like busy this entire week. But when I was first looking at apartments, my realtor, who actually like lives somewhere very close to me, took me on a car tour, and there's these fucking huge ass like gigantic mansions around here because this is like where all like the people would go, you know. This was like the Upper East Side of like New York, but like more quiet because it wasn't in the city. So this is a pretty like affluent area, and that is definitely reflected in some of the prices of food and such. My specific building is like literally on a college campus, Manhattan College. I can see people working out in the gym from my kitchen window. So that's happening. So there's like lots of kids around. There's like for sure 2, maybe 3 bars on the street at the end of the corner. Like obviously like last weekend, aka like yesterday and Friday, was my first weekend here. So I saw that there were like students all over the place and the bars were packed and people were just chilling. So that's cool that there's like people around. There's a pizza place at the corner of my street that I haven't been to yet. Shockingly, if any of you know me, you're like, what the fuck, Ryland? But I just, like, I have no money. And then there's a deli right there. There's a juice bar. And the deli is, like, fucking huge. Jesus Christ, all the sandwiches and shit that they have is just, like, crazy. And then, yeah, then there's another deli, like, a little bit up the hill. Then, like, down the stairs to get to the Subway. I've complained about this 1,000 times, and I will never shut up about it as long as I live here. To get to the Subway and the grocery store and, like, civilization, for the most part, you have to go down this huge set of stairs. It's 139 stairs. It's ridiculous. I don't know how people do it. I hope I'm, like, really strong in a couple months and just, like, legs of steel. But so that's, like, my main complaint is those stairs are just horrible because, like, when you're carrying things like groceries, and I've only gone grocery shopping once, it's problematic. And then the other complaint that I have is there is a football field literally right outside my window, like in what would be considered my backyard. And it's very loud. It is still the season, apparently, where sports are being played because I can hear the announcers talking in my bedroom because I have my window open. There was a bagpiper playing today. And then there was, like, a girl singing. So, like, I can hear all of that in my bedroom. So, like, I'm kind of salty about that, but it really doesn't bother me. It's just more of, like, an inconvenience than, like, a nuisance or anything. Because, like, my apartment's bomb, so, like, whatever. Besides that, because I've kind of said all those things in different videos, it's nice living alone. I mean, if you've watched my video called The Real Reason Why I'm Living Alone, you know one of the main reasons that I'm living alone, which basically has to deal with, like, mental illness stuff and, just kind of that stuff and how it affected my decision of, like, where to live next and how to proceed in my living situation. So, yeah, I mean, it's only been a week, and it's a little lonely. I mean, like, a 1 out of 10, okay, maybe a 3 out of 10. Not even. I'm enjoying my time. I've been very busy, but I have a feeling as time goes on, I'm going to get very lonely. Especially being around all these kids and, like, not being included in that community, I think, could be kind of sad and depressing. But, like, I am happy to say that I sang for the first time yesterday, and I was, like, at full voice, which, like, is nothing compared to how loud I was, like, when I could actually belt before. But, like, I was singing at full voice, and, like, you know, nobody was banging on my door or anything, so that was, like, a concern of mine, is that I was going to be too loud. I had a friend over on Saturday, and I was like, I don't know how loud to have my TV, because, like, I don't want to, like, piss the people above and below me off, so I was, like, constantly, like, adjusting the volume, because we were watching a musical, and I did hear that you can hear stuff in the hallway from people's rooms or apartments, but, like, I don't think people would be able to hear stuff from, like, especially from this room. Definitely if I'm singing in here, which is what I will be doing, my piano's in my bedroom, but, like, my doorway is, like, right there. So people will be able to hear me in the hallway probably, but I don't think people above and below me will hear me or even, like, next to me. Because that was one of the perks of being able to live alone, is to, like, work on my craft and be able to actually sing and, like, work on my voice. So anyway, that's what's going on. That's about it. Yeah, it's just really nice. I love just, like, living my best life alone and, like, watching TV on my couch and staying up as late as I want and not having to, like, worry about, like, having to be quiet or having the freedom to just, like, leave the house whenever I want. I mean, I haven't been leaving at, like, 3 in the morning or anything like I used to, because, like, I don't smoke anymore, but, and I'm doing laundry for the first time today, right now, actually. It's kind of annoying, though, because I have no idea how long the washer's taking. Like, I don't know what's going on. But it's cool, because it's $1 to, like, wash. It was, like, $3 where I lived before, so anyway, this is a boring video. I highly doubt anyone is still watching this, but I just wanted to update in case anyone actually cared what was going on. Also, side note, I want this on film. I want this as proof. This poster Scream. Story time. I'll make this quick because, like I said, who gives a shit about this video? I've had this poster since I was 21 years old. That was when I first lived on my own. I had it in a big frame. This is like the standard movie size poster, so it's like 24 by who knows what. And the night that I moved in to my new apartment in Wisconsin, it was hanging over my bed and it fucking fell off the wall and onto my face in the middle of the night. And luckily it surprisingly didn't scare me. It startled me, but I didn't like shit my pants or anything. So anyway, from everywhere that I've lived up until now, I always just kept it on the floor as like, you know, a piece of art that I could just never put on the wall. But because I have all my space now, and there's actually a place to hang it, I was like, fuck yeah, man. Like, I'm gonna get like certain things to hold it on the wall, even though like the frame is kind of fucked up. Like, I thought it would be fine. Well, I had it on the wall for a day, and then the next day, again, I'm sitting here on my couch right next to it, and fucking falls off the floor. And I was like, what the hell? And then the frame just like completely fucking broke. So then I taped it on the wall, and it fell down again. And I don't know if I taped it a second time. Like, I don't know if this is the second or third time taping. But anyway, I don't know what's going on with this poster. I don't know if it's haunted. So I swear to fucking God, if this shit falls down off the, like, the wall again, like, it's haunted. I don't know. We'll see what happens, because there's, like, a lot of tape. So I don't know. We'll see. To be continued, I guess.